Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about limits. If you remember, our first line of defense is direct substitution. If it works, it's definitely what you should try. Actually, it's the first thing you should always try. So if I do 2 times 3 minus 4 over 3 plus 3, I get 6 minus 4 over 6, which is 2/6, which is 1/3. Yay. Direct substitution works. You are done. In a case like this, if I put -3 in, -3 squared plus -3 minus 6 over -3 plus 3, that gives me 9. So see, guys, you always want to try direct substitution first, because if it works, you're done. This gets me 0 over 0. That's a problem. So what I'm going to do is I could factor this. Limit x goes to -3. The top factors to x plus 3. X minus 2 over x plus 3. These cancel, so I get the limit x goes to -3 of x minus 2, which is just -3 minus 2, which is -5. Okay, so that's factoring. But guys, if you remember, when you get this, you could do L'Hopital's rule, which is the next thing we're going to talk about, and you can use it on the AP test. So I'd get the limit x goes to -3, 2x plus 1 over 1. See, guys, what you do is you take the derivative of the top and the derivative of the bottom, and now if I do direct substitution, I get 2 times -3 plus 1. That's -6 plus 1, which is -5, which is the same answer. So, guys, remember L'Hopital's rule. Best thing to use if you can. Sometimes L'Hopital's rule is your only choice. If I go, but remember, for L'Hopital's rule to work, you've got to get 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity. If you don't get that, you cannot use this rule. It must be one of these forms. Okay? So if I plug it in, I get the natural log of infinity over infinity. The natural log of infinity is infinity. So I've got infinity over infinity. Now I can do L'Hopital's rule. You're maintaining your limit notation because you're a good calculus student. The derivative of a natural log is 1 over x. The derivative of x is 1, so I get this. It's 1 over infinity divided by 1. Anything divided by infinity, a constant, it's 0 over 1. So the answer is 0. Okay. As last thing with limits, evaluating limits at plus or minus infinity. Remember, the only thing that matters is the highest power terms. So if the denominator wins, this equals 0. If I had this, limit x goes to 0, x goes to infinity if it was 3x cubed plus 2x minus 5 over x cubed minus 2. The highest powers rule. It's a tie this time, so the limit is 3 over 1. It's 3. And if the top wins, I had this limit x goes to infinity, 3x cubed plus 2x minus 5 over x squared minus 2. So you can see the top has the highest power, then the limit does not exist. So guys, that's just a little bit of a review of limits. There's a bunch of homework problems on it, but make sure you're very comfortable with limits, especially L'Hopital's rule and when you can use it. You can only use it when you get infinity over infinity, or like this problem up here before, you get 0 over 0.